Jared Flash Gordon, guys, he's got Instagram, okay? Now, if any fighter ends up in something that isn't in the cage, there's something compelling about watching it. Give you an example, there was some bully beatdown. Have you guys ever seen, I mean, just by example, they made an entire show based on this concept. There's been bullies that have shown up to practice, and they were the neighborhood tough guy, and then they ended up with a fight. Dominic Cruz had one of these many years ago. There's something compelling about it. Matt Serra had to play Good Samaritan many years ago inside of a restaurant, I believe at the MGM Grand, and it gets caught on video. And Serra's just controlling, he's waiting for help to come. So I share with you, like, when something like this happens, it always gets picked up and it always goes around. So Flash posts this piece, and I'm going to have to take things for granted, right? The video only goes so long. Well, what happened 10 seconds before that? What happened 10 seconds after? So if I mischaracterize it, who cares for the point that I'm trying to make? So Jared posts this piece, and there's a guy with a bat. Now, a bat is a deadly weapon, make no mistake. This person has a bat. So Flash has the person down, and he's trying to de-arm him, and he actually says, let go of the bat. Now, the guy is maintaining that he has done nothing wrong. And Gordon's like, bro, you came at me with a bat. Okay, really good argument. Like, that's a really strong argument, not to mention we have a visual component of this. The guy responds. Now, you must understand the guy is down. The guy is on his back with essentially what we call a knee ride, and Gordon on top of him, not looking to pummel him or pound him, looking to take and disarm him. The guy responds. The guy says he did nothing wrong. Gordon says, you came at me with a bat. The guy very calmly, seeing this whole piece, you have to listen. The guy is as calm as can be. He's speaking as pleasant as we are right now. And the guy said, did I swing at you?
You approached us with a weapon.
Yeah, and did I swing?
You approached us with a fucking weapon.
Did I swing?
That's the guy's right. He's not saying I didn't come at you. He's not saying I wasn't aggressive. He's not saying I wasn't angry. He's not saying I had bad intentions within my heart. He says he did not swing. So Gordon tells him, let go of the bat. Now again, picture the guy. The guy's down. The guy's on his back. He's cusping. He's clinging the bat to his chest, and Gordon's on top, trying to remove the bat. It looks as though, if I'm to guess, that Gordon's going to let him up. You go about your day and I'm going to go about mine. I can't let you up with the weapon. The guy won't let go of the bat. So the guy is on his back. He is in the absolute most vulnerable position that you could be. Anything that Gordon would like to do, he can't do. Gordon doesn't want to do anything. Gordon isn't looking for trouble. He's looking to de-escalate trouble, but he tells the guy, give me the bat. Guy won't do it. The guy won't give him the bat. He says, no, it's my bat. He holds on to the bat. He also holds on to his position of innocence because he never swung the bat. I don't know how this story ends, but I want them to get up and go away. I don't want anybody mad at anyone. I want us to have this peace. I want us all to rejoice in it. I mean, not for nothing. If you know that you're in a dust-up, oh, and by the way, it's with Gordon, you have a problem on your hands. If you have a bat as a form of protection, but you don't actually use it, you don't even want to use it, you want it just to be imposing, I'm kind of with the guy. Like, there's a part of that I get. And if you go back and watch this piece, make sure you have the volume up. The visual, which is meant to be the highlight, the visual is nothing. It's the audio. This guy on his back with one of the world's baddest dudes on top of him could not be any calmer. And he continues to take the high road. The high-handed approach of, I have done nothing wrong. I have a bat. I did not swing the bat. It's not that bad of an argument. In all fairness, I mean, you don't know what it is in a guy's heart. Gordon had to read the situation. He had to be reasonable and act like any human being would do. The guy is up against one of the baddest guys in the world. He armed himself with whatever he could. Like, I'm seeing an argument for both guys, but it's the calmness of the gentleman. Not to mention, he won't relinquish the bat. Now, I don't know what he thinks is going to happen with the bat, right? Like, if you bring a weapon to a contest, whoever gets control of the weapon is going to have an upper hand in the contest. I understand all of these things. This guy is already subdued. He couldn't do anything with the bat from his position. That's not my opinion. That's a fact because he's holding it and could do nothing. Meanwhile, Gordon can do absolutely anything he wants. Gordon is doing nothing. Gordon doesn't want to do anything. Who should have the bat? I mean, how do you guys suppose this ended? Because if you realize, okay, I've actually misjudged this and you seem like a reasonable guy. I'm actually a reasonable guy too. I see it from your perspective. Make sure you see it from mine. Okay, let's get up and walk. You got to be pretty sure. Like before you just let the guy up who's angered, and by the way, was just on the defensive, and he's the one with the bat. I mean, do you say to him like, okay, give me a 5-second head start. I'm going to go this way, you go that way. That's how we're sure that we're both going to be okay. I'm going to let you keep the bat, but you're going to give me 5 seconds. And whatever you're actually planning to do, I mean, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Gordon's running. I don't know. I don't have the answers to these things. This is where the video, when it comes partway through, guy didn't think he was in the wrong. He admits that he was armed. He admits that he was holding what could be a deadly weapon, but he did not swing it. And therefore, it voids the whole thing out. Guy was taken down. He's got Flash on top of him. He could do anything he wanted. I mean, when I say anything he wanted, Flash could pound the guy, or he could noogie him like you would your little brother. Like, there was nothing that would stop. Guy was clinging to the bat, wouldn't let the bat go. Must have been a special bat to him. He liked the bat. He didn't know if Gordon was going to get up and snap the bat. Maybe he was going to take it home. Maybe he was going to sell on Craigslist, drop it to the pawn shop. He didn't know what was going to happen to the bat. That was his bat. He didn't use the bat. Your witness.